And we're back. Welcome in July. That was literally perfect timing. I was like, I'll jump on a minute early and see what happens. Cool beans. All right. July is up first. And I'm going to open with a quick prayer. Hi, baby.
Steps.
What are you doing? Or is that Ember? I never really know. Never really know who's trying to get my attention over here. Welcome. Now, my Hello Kitty village is complete pretty much now. I received this as a gift, which I love. I feel like it's hard to see everything because I have so much stuff over here, but I hope that I don't know what else to do. But anyways, it's fine. It's fine. All right, cool. Welcome in, guys. July is up first. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of, I think the new moon is tomorrow. So I'm kind of just like, bleh. But it's all good. Moving, grooving. All right. Also, PSA for our regulars here on the channel. On Sunday, we're going to be having a virtual baby shower for Jessica, who is a longtime supporter and member of this channel. So yeah, a good friend that we have here in the community. So if you guys are buddies with Jessica and you want to join us, or even if you're new, just come hang out. I'm going to do free oracle readings, and we're going to have a good time and just hang out and chat. So yeah, we're excited about that. So we'll be doing her little virtual baby shower hangout. And just a general message from Spirit says July. 2 p.m. Eastern. And I have a timestamp. I put it in my community chat as well. So, but yeah, we'll be there. And we're just going to have a good time, hang out. I'll probably do just like, I want to keep it really light and fun. So I probably won't be doing any like big readings, but I have some of like my smaller donation tarot options and then just like freebies. I just want to have a good time. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. SB, thank you so much. All right, we got July and then SB on deck. Newbie! As soon as I was typing that list out, you just were right there. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hey, Starry, I hope you're doing well. And yeah, let's get into it, guys. I'm being swarmed by felines, but what's new, right? One moment. I can't get into my PayPal. Kendra, what's going on, girly? Girly pop. Oh my God, I cannot get into my PayPal. Give me 1 sec. I know you guys are fine. Like, you're fine, bird. Am I safe from Helene? Yes. Up north got it really bad. So I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, for those of you who don't know. Asheville, North Carolina got hit really bad in like the surrounding areas. And I think parts of Georgia and some others as well. So it's been really rough over there. They've had like biblical type flooding, and it's really sad to see. But I'm fine here. Nothing. I think we had a tornado, but I slept through it. The cats slept through it. Can you guys give me 1 second? My throat is kind of bothering me. I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry to do this. 1 second. That was weird. I wonder if it's the dragon's blood that I sprayed. What's interesting, I haven't even been to Asheville yet, but I keep planning a trip, but I have some other trips planned, which is actually going to be my next giveaway. That's going to be later in the winter time, but I'll let you guys know. Don't guess now, but I will put it up there. If you guys can guess where I'm going, I will be giving away a reading. Because I did that when I went to Egypt and it was a lot of fun. So, don't guess now. Don't guess now. All right. Okay, July. Thanks for your patience, guys. General message from Spirit. You're going away for Halloween. Where are you going, girl? Where are you going, girl? Awesome. We have Kendra, thank you for your donation. All right, July, let's get into this reading. SB, do you want more than one? Hold on, I just got a bunch of donations all at once. I have July. Okay, here's my list. I have July, SB, Kendra, and SB again. Thank you. Got it. Beautiful. All right, July, let's jump into it, and I'll fix the donation list after this reading. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so July wants to know general messages from Spirit. That was a long intro, guys. I'm sorry. It's been a weird energy day, but I wanted to come on anyway. So here we are. Wheel of Fortune at the top of the deck. July, July, July. Work is looking really good here. I have 8 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. I also usually don't go on this late. I think you guys know that. I'm working a special project this week, so I might be on a little bit later this week. Queen of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. So in regard to work and finances, things are looking really good for you. This is more of just a general check-in of where you are right now. Page of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. I think right now you're just trying to reflect and reorganize your life. You might be feeling really tired right now as well, because I think that you have a really good plan for yourself, and you're kind of just in the drudgery and in the I'm getting the image of the Knight of Pentacles in my head, but I know that I don't have that here, because the 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups is very much that type of energy. I also have 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands down here. So you are achieving your goal, even if this goal is going to take a while, and there's going to be hard work required here. I see you being able to achieve some type of goal, maybe even by the end of the year. If there's something that you're working towards, or I feel like you're going to be it's so funny because even though like the economy is crazy right now with inflation and everything, I actually see you being able to achieve some goals that you set for yourself, because you've decided to trust yourself and do things in your own way here with the Seven of Swords, which I love. And it's taking you to this Queen of Pentacles. And this may be a refreshing change for you compared to, where you came from or what you thought you could achieve for yourself, especially if you feel like, yeah, it's definitely a finance focused reading. Even if you feel like things have been stacked against you, I feel like success is going to happen for you and is around the corner, especially when it comes to finances and career, which is awesome. I speak my truth. Oh my gosh, gang's all here. Okay, I know I have a lot of my regulars on right now. I just want to say that we're having a little virtual baby shower hangout on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern for Jessica, who's having a baby later this year. So if you guys want to hang out with us, then feel free to join us. Okay, let me know if you need any clarification, July. Let me throw these Astro dice here. We have Taurus and Taurus South Node in the 9th house. Taurus South Node in the 9th house. I think that this is a weird side message for you. It took me a minute to put this combination together. So the South Node is your comfort zone. And I actually feel like you may be revisiting some type of creature comforts from your childhood that are like a security blanket. What do I mean by this? This could be a book that you like to read. This could be like a movie that you like to rewatch. If you feel like you're really burned out, you're putting a lot of work in something, you do need time to recharge, especially with this 9 of Wands here. So if there's like a book that you routinely like want to reread, especially if it's like spiritual travel, or something about education here, or with the 9th house energy, or something that you find like comforting but also stimulating here, allow yourself to indulge in that. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Okay, up next we have SB. Here's our list. SB, Kendra, SB again, and then Newbie. Let's get into it. All right, SB, let's do it. Sorry. Yeah, this is not going to be a freak off. This is going to be a baby shower. This is not going to be a Diddy. This is not a Diddy party. No, no, no. You got to say no to Diddy. Just like, listen, Cat Williams is a prophet. Did you guys watch Cat Williams? I am telling you. SB says, LOL. All right, girl, you're up next. I'll be on this weekend, though, like I usually am, so it's all good. All right, SB wants to know. Sorry for the yawns, guys. What are Payman's true feelings for SB? Spirit, show me, what are Payman's true feelings for SB? And when people call him the diddler, I'm like, ew. It just sounds so weird. Oh, okay. All right. Let me refocus here. Let me get that. I'm just so glad him and R. Kelly are locked up. Like, I can't even tell you. All right. Let me focus, Spirit. Thank you. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Spirit, please help me open me up to deliver messages for the greater good of all. And so it is. Thank you so much. Amber. Hi, BB girl. You want to come sit with me? I gave her a bad haircut, you guys. Please don't make fun of her. Don't laugh at her. She'll hear you. And I accidentally chopped off half of her whiskers. So don't pay any mind to that right now. All right. Well, if you want to sit here, you got to lay down with me, baby. All right. What are Payment's feelings for? No, you're not biting on that house. What are Payment's feelings for SB? Ember May? No. Five of Pentacles. So here's and 10 of Wands. Okay. So I have Judgment, I have Queen of Cups, and I have the Two of Swords. Baby girl, you need to make a decision here. All right. I'm going to go put you back with your brother. The Two of Swords, Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So it's more about the lack of what I'm seeing as well in this reading. And that's just one of the things you want to look out for is for any of you guys learning tarot. It's like what isn't on the table, right? As well as what is being shown. I don't see any major love cards here. And he views you as the Queen of Cups, who is someone who is very empathetic, someone who's very caring. But the thing about the Queen of Cups is that she can sometimes overgive to her detriment. This person wasn't very clear with you either. So I don't know if they had multiple options or if they just got confusing and stopped making direct decisions. The Three of Pentacles, they could have had other things going on, whether that be other lovers, work, other obligations, things of that nature. I also feel like the flow of this connection was interrupted with the Seven of Wands here. Things no longer felt good. You reconnected with him as a friend for now. So things no longer felt good. Things just felt like maybe you were being defensive, maybe he was, maybe you were. 10 of Pentacles does show me that there could be some potential for a connection here. But what I don't like about him in this connection with this Nine of Wands energy, it's funny because I kind of have there's like this devil figure. And I know this is a creepy kind of a deck here, but there's this devil figure that's looming over. And I feel like, with that under this Queen of Cups, I almost feel like he knows when he can come in to get an emotional reaction or emotional comfort from you. But then I see you hanging here. The High Priestess is a woman who is very strong in herself. This is crone energy, but she is single. She is alone. And then we have this Five of Pentacles. So I feel like there are times where you feel a little left out in the cold with this person. Yeah. And then 10 of Wands. So how do they feel about you? They see you as someone they can come to for like emotional support, but I don't see any major love cards here. I do think that friendship is an option, but I also feel like friendship is a two-way street. And you said I set too many expectations. Well, no worries. And so that's just also a thing. I mean, friendships I think are potentially even more important, just in my own personal, like building real community in your life. And so it's important you don't need to have expectations, but I think boundaries are a good thing to have when it comes to friendships, right? But yeah, I do think there's potential for friendship here, but I don't know how much you are going to be receiving from this connection. We have hold your vision. So I think you're on the right track. in regard to moving in a friendship direction, communication is key in this connection, and emotions are running high. Did I roll these dice or not? I don't even know. I'm just going to leave this as it is. We have the 12th house, Saturn, and Virgo. I don't know what sign you are, but I'm getting very, I am picking up on fixed energy. I know Virgo is not a fixed sign. Don't come for me. Or no, this is Capricorn. Sorry. Still not a fixed sign, but don't come for me. Saturn and Capricorn in the 12th house is hard, deep lessons of the psyche. You said I'm a Virgo. Okay. Maybe that's why I said that. Very interesting. Hard, deep lessons of the psyche. And I think that I was raised by a Virgo. I know that Virgos, even though you're not a fixed sign, you guys can sometimes be black and white as well. And if something isn't black and white, you might not know what to do with it. And I am very much that way with all my Scorpio. Like, I don't like living in the gray. It makes me feel extremely uncomfortable. I need to, like, I'm either all in or I'm all out. And I feel like with this, I think going in the direction of friendship is actually a really good thing. And seeing where it goes. But I would say, so how does he feel about you? That's your question, right? How does he feel about me? His true feelings for you is that he sees you as someone that he can go to for emotional comfort. Let me see what else I have. Oh, hi, Willow. I wonder if he'll jump on my desk. I doubt it, but he is huge, you guys. He is huge. I want you guys to see him, but I don't know if he'll come up here. Hey, big boy, you want to come here? I got to show him off. Come here, lover. Oh, mi amor. This is my big boy. I feel like I gave birth to this child. He is my everything. Say hi, baby. Mi amor. This is Willow John. He's a mammoth. He's my big Taurus king. Hi, puppy. Okay, come lay down. I'm also celibate. So friendship is better. Yes, this is the king. Hi, baby. Everybody loves the babies. I know, he is. He's my good boy. All right. We have happiness, we have blessing, and we have prosperity. So I do feel like maybe there's a reason and a season for this friendship. So it's actually very rare. He never comes on my table anymore. Maybe it is a blessing and you guys can really lean on each other at this point in time in your friendship. Time will tell if it's a forever thing. I do think that there's potential for you guys to actually build a friendship, but make sure that it's not like a one-sided thing. So I will leave that with you and Spirit's blessing. Up next, we have Kendra. Hi, baby. Yeah, that wasn't going to last very long. He's like me. He's camera shy. Yep, he's going to go lay in his little bed. He has a special... No, you're not chewing on that. Hold on. You little stinker. Get out of there. Good boy. I need to focus on my readings. All right. Kendra, you are up next, girl. Let's do it. Kendra, go ahead and post your question. SB, thank you so much. And let's get into it. I had to with him. He hasn't made an appearance in a long time. Kendra's here. Anyone doing anything for Halloween? My friend has a Halloween gathering every year, so I will be doing that. But for Halloween night, also I've been getting into like baking, and I bought a mold for like a jack-o'-lantern cake, and so I'm gonna make that. I'm excited to make that, but I'm not dressing up this year because it's gonna be low key and I don't want to. But I do have a Hello Kitty. I got it from Walmart. I got a Hello Kitty t-shirt that's a Hello Kitty zombie that says Happy Halloween. And then I got Hello Kitty pajama pants. So that's what I'm going to wear to my friend's little gathering. But I'm just keeping it low key. I do love Halloween, obviously. This is the only thing I decorate for. And then I got my little Halloween bum bums. Kendra is here. All right, girly. Sorry, I keep yawning, guys. Oh, Kendra says, whatever spirit wants to say to me, let's do it. Ooh, we have the Queen of Cups flipped in this deck. Let me see if I have anything else. That's interesting. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have for Kendra? And I got all my Halloween candles. I've had my place decorated for Halloween since August. All right, let me focus. Sorry, Kendra. All right, Spirit, what information do we have for Kendra? What information do we have for Kendra? They're taking me right to your solar plexus, but they're also showing me the sun, which are the same, technically the same color, very bright yellow energy. Spirit, I want to give you something more than this. Give me 1 second here. So I feel like Spirit wants you to find your happy place again. But I think that that's been kind of difficult. Okay. I also feel like it's okay for you to not feel okay sometimes. Like, I think you're kind of tough on yourself. And I don't know if you've been beating yourself up at all. We have the World here. Yeah, we have the 9 of Swords, which is anxiety. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords here. Okay. Judgment at the top of the deck. And I have 4 of Pentacles. So I will say, I think that you are making wise decisions right now. I think you're making very practical decisions here with this 4 of Pentacles energy. I do think that you're moving through each day the best that you can. And I also think that you need to have some grace with yourself. With this 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is sometimes it can represent something that you don't want. It's a Moon and Cancer card. It's a very moody, very broody, right? But I do feel like a chapter in your life has closed to some degree, but there's still a lot of anxiety looming because I feel like this next chapter for you hasn't necessarily gotten off the ground yet. Like, I feel like you're still at the entrance of this next stage of your life, or this next chapter of your life. Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles. I think that you're still weighing in your head like all of the things that you can do. But I think just getting up each day and putting one foot in front of the other. I think the best advice here also for you is not to overwhelm yourself with like the next 10 steps, just the next like 2 steps ahead. You said, yeah, I'm in between. So if all you can do every day is like wake up, take a shower, do your thing, drink some water, do whatever, like that's okay for today, right? You don't have to have it all figured out. And I think you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to have it all figured out. And I think that even if you're not doing a lot of like exercise or physical labor right now, the 7 of Wands energy and the 8 of Swords, or I'm sorry, the 9 of Swords energy is like, there's something about, are you feeling very tired? Are you having a hard time sleeping? Because I feel like there's this energy of, I'm not feeling my best. I'm feeling exhausted. Whether it's, you may be just doing mental gymnastics, trying to figure everything out and exhausting yourself. And if you just take it one step at a time, very practical energy here, and try to find happiness in the mundane things in your life. Everything in life is temporary. Not everything stays the same forever. And I think that the main focus of your life right now is healing here with the 3 of Swords. And I think that you're given the opportunity with whatever this end of this cycle is, this new beginning of a new cycle, this 3 of Swords, it's like you're kind of being forced to sit in this energy. Do you see the 4 of Cups over the 3 of Swords? It's like you're being forced to kind of dig deeper, which I think you have been doing the work, but you're having to like sit in it, which may be forcing you to like, I got to fix this. And there's a lot of, 8 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 7 of Wands here. It's like, you may feel like you're in a hurry or a rush to do something. And Spirit's like, all you got to do is get up each day and do whatever you can do that day. And that's enough for now. Because I feel like you're mentally exhausting yourself with all of the what ifs. So if you are someone who, and again, I'm not a doctor, I don't play one on TV, please see my legal disclaimer, but as someone who has struggled with anxiety my entire life, if you find yourself in this situation where you're trying to plan out a million things ahead of time, maybe get a notebook and write down your plan so you can like mentally get it out and then shut the notebook and pick it up the next day, right? I don't know if this resonates for you at all, but you need to give yourself some grace here and a break, honestly. We have, Mars and Aries in the first house. This can talk about actual like physical action. This could be about working out. So maybe, I don't know if you're into working out or if that's something that you've been doing a lot of lately, but that might help you burn off some of that mental energy. If you feel like you have excess energy or you're super anxious, jumping on the treadmill or doing whatever kind of exercise you enjoy may be helpful to you right now. And especially with that solar plexus energy, like even just moving in your body, I think is going to be helpful to you. And I think going for walks. Yeah. And I think it can be frustrating because, sometimes when I go walking, I get just really interesting downloads and I love looking at like nature and wildlife. And I don't know if you guys used to follow. I used to have an Instagram. I got rid of it, but sometimes I would post. I see all kinds of like interesting things. And I think spirit can really speak to you when you go on walks and things like that. So give yourself some patience and some grace here. Spirit, what other information do we have for Kendra right now? What does Kendra need to know? Nothing is wasted. Even this time where you feel like you're in the in-between, this time is meaningful. You're going to look back and realize that you were able to heal through this. You may even I know this is going to sound crazy. You even might romanticize this chapter of your life when you're older. Dream the world into being, and you see clearly now. Really, after what day is the eclipse? Is it the 17th? I don't know, but I feel like during the eclipse season, I think more information is going to come your way where you're going to feel more clear. Things aren't going to be as moody. Things aren't going to be as confusing. You may have a clearer direction about what it is that you want and where it is that you want to go. Spirit, what other information do I have? Did I roll your astro dice? I don't even remember. I'm losing it. Breathe, inhale, exhale, create space. Yeah, breathe and give yourself some grace here. We have the star, blessing, inspiration, and time to shine. Yeah. And then we have flow. See where it takes you. I think surrendering to even the energy when you're not really feeling it, surrendering to the energy that you're dealing with is sometimes all you really can do. Like, man, this sucks for now, but if I surrender to this, because when you're resisting it, right, something's happening that you don't like and you're resisting it, you're just burning up energy. It's not really changing the outcome. I can't remember if I rolled these or not. Eighth house, Sag, Neptune. You might even feel like some of your dreams are dying or being transformed here in the eighth house. Neptune, Sag is a very, can be a very flowy energy, but it can be a very passionate energy. And so I think that something new is maybe a new passion is emerging, or you're reevaluating what your passion is in the eighth house. Like, because the eighth house doesn't necessarily mean it has to die, but it can transform there. You said a lot of things are dying. Yeah. Very interesting energy. Kendra, thank you so much. I hope you are doing well, friend. Up next, we have SB again. SB, let's do it. Do it. If Kamala Harris text messages me, do you guys get these political texts? I feel like they're scams, right? Because they'll be like, please donate to the blah blah. I get like, even states I don't live in anymore, I get messages like, please donate to this campaign. And I'm like, I bet you this is like a dude, chilling in his mom's basement. Like, well, actually, no, he probably wouldn't have the energy to do that. Max! Hi, baby! How are you, Max? Max is my bestie, guys, in case you didn't know. SB. I speak my truth. Gotta laugh. I got a cheap laugh out of my joke. I'm like, yeah, he's probably sitting in his mom's basement, but that would actually require work, right? So he probably wouldn't do that. I'm such an a-hole, man. I really go for the jugular. Okay. Ooh, let's use this gorgeous deck. Amber Girl. Oh my goodness. You want all the attention again? Okay. I know you do. Hola. Okay. SB. Then we got newbie. We're doing donation only tonight. If you guys are called to donate, let me know. And up next, I have my next victim is SB. Wants to know. Sorry, it's left it. Listen, I don't mind doing love readings. I do see Nathaniel in end of month. How will this time with him be? Okay, so you'll be, let me make sure I get this right. Baby girl, hold on, she's climbing up my leg. Come here, mama. Come here, baby girl. I'll put you up here and you can snuggle. Come here. Ugh. Please don't make fun of her haircut. Ugh. Okay. Come sit with me, baby. All right. So you're going to see Nathaniel at the end of the month. How will time with him be at the end of the month when you go there? Okay. So a better question is, how will your trip be when you go to see Nathaniel? Perfect. And thanks, Amber girl. I didn't mean to take up the whole thing. Thank you, baby girl. Okay. Max, this one is my new Hello Kitty house that my aunt sent me, but Ember's, kind of in the way. Okay, good girl. Good girl. All right, how is SB? SB, are you here? All right, cool. Yes. Okay, cool. How is your trip going to be when you go visit Nathaniel at the end of the month? Ember girl, don't even think about it. 5 of Wands. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Lots of attraction. Ace of Wands. Woo, it's getting hot in here. We got the Knight of Wands, the Emperor. We got Temperance. Someone put it on ice. King of Wands. Well, I think that he wants to show you his wand. Okay, we're going to start there. Whoo, it's getting hot in here, SB. Let someone open the window. Oh my God. Yeah, 4 of Swords. You're going to need a respite after this one. You're going to need a respite after this one. We have Strength. It may be hard to hold back from each other. I think that there's going to be a lot of attraction between the two of you. And I feel like this is what I'm picking up on. Ember, what are you doing over here? What I'm picking up on is I think there's going to be a lot of attraction, and I think that he is going to want to move forward physically. But I feel like if you're not in a place to do that, you may want to try to have more serious conversations with him. But the Hangman and 2 of Swords, she's digging into my Halloween decor. I feel like he is not a straight shooter. Okay. And I think that you guys are having a difficult time communicating because I think that he wants to have fun and he wants to keep it light. And I think that you want to get to know him more as like a serious partner. And I feel like you're having a hard time connecting with him mentally. And that may be weird because I feel like if you guys are at a distance, the majority of your communication obviously has probably been okay now, right? Like if you're making plans and everything. But the Hanged Man, it's like, I feel like so tarot is a tool, right? I'm not predicting some kind of horrible outcome for you, right? I'm telling you that know this going in is if you have intentions. Yeah. So if you have intentions and you have boundaries, you are the one clearly communicating that. You are the one holding that. So you don't have to. And that Strength card is showing me that, the Strength card and the Four of Wands is saying, like, I would rather get to know you. Sex is easy. Sex is really easy. It's actually like connecting on a mental level and trying to build something real, which is the hard part. And if you're having bad sex with your partner, you should immediately dump him. Just kidding. But it's a personal motto. Like, sex is the easy part. If you're struggling in that department, got to go. All right. I have a feeling he'll try. So here's the thing. So this is not all bad, though. Tarot is a tool, SB. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. I'm not done. I'm like, I'm not done with you. We have the Knight of Wands. So he's hot. He's horned up for you, okay? Knight of Wands, Emperor, Temperance. You're like, bro, put it on ice. Like, go take a cold shower, man. And I think that he might be open to listen to you, but I feel like you're going to be struggling to communicate with him in the way that you want to. It may not turn out as, you may not have the effective type of communication that you want to have face to face, but tarot is a tool. So if you go in knowing that, maybe you set a boundary, or maybe you start those conversations now. Some of those conversations now about, like, what are you looking for? What is our future? Blah, 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 blah. I don't know have you met in person before? I love that you're celibate. We have Venus in the 12th house with Cancer. Yeah. And this is not a bad thing. Venus in the 12th house is like, it's kind of like my divine femininity. Like, I'm not just going to throw that. That's not for everyone. I'm keeping that hidden in my 12th house. And, I am in my divine feminine. We have, Venus and Cancer here. Like, I can be very caring, but there's ways that we can exchange energy without going there. Yeah, I love that for you. But yeah, and if he knows that and having those conversations, I feel like he may try, and I think that it may be tempting here, but I don't think that you are going, it's really, I don't know how the devil got here, but I did have I must have pulled it out of here. I did have the Strength card here at the top of the deck. So I just feel like, or no, I moved it here. But yeah, I definitely think he's going to try. But also, like, make sure that you are dealing with someone who's really respecting your boundaries here. Spirit, show me. I want to use dark romance because I just want to do that. Someone thirsty is a huge... They're all thirsty, though. I just feel like that's the way men are. We have mischievous. Yeah. Yeah, he may try. He may try anyway. We have proposal and we have trapped. So make sure that you have your own space, own mode of transportation, whether that be vehicle, Uber, and safety. You don't want to be in a situation like, let's say if you did feel uncomfortable with him, you don't want to be in a situation where you can't, like, go home and have your own, like, moment of free time. So just go in knowing that, like, if you want some space, you can go get your space. There's a potential for love bombing here where he's kind of just telling you what you want to hear, maybe trying to get you to give in to this. Again, I'm not trying to tell you, I'm not trying to predict like any bad future or anything like that. I'm just saying, here's a tool, use this information and proceed accordingly, right? You said you're right. You said I had a feeling. Yeah, the Tower, we have the Moon, and we have the Garden. Yeah, you're like, you want someone who is willing to put in the work and be serious. This Tower, the Tower in the Lenormand talks about, you know, in this type of situation, like someone who's dignified, someone who's willing to put in the work, the Garden, the Moon, someone who's in touch with emotions, wanting to open up emotionally, and someone who like wants to be in tune with somebody on an emotional level and really build something and grow. I was straightforward yesterday. Yeah, and that's, you can say all you want to say until you're blue in the face. That's fine. But and that's part of it. It's like you guys have to get to know each other, and it sounds like you're still in that stage, right, where you're getting to know each other. So you'll find out if he's right for you or not. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, we got Newbie in the house. Last call for donations. That was actually perfect timing. Do you ever yell at your babies when they do things that, girl, every single day of my life, I threaten to whoop their ass. Let's be real. I run a tight ship over here. But these cats, they keep me on my toes. Newbie, I've been wanting to use this vampire deck literally all weekend, and I didn't get to use it. Yeah, my cats are not, they all love each other and they get along, which is a huge blessing, because I've had cats in years past that didn't get along. So that's the beauty of all of my babies. Hi, little girl. I know everyone thinks you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Oh my goodness, you're a beautiful kitten. You're a beautiful kitten. I got this new Bath and Body Works like candle holder, and it's like a light up hearse. Willow like chewed it up. Did he get in trouble? Not really. Is it still out? Yes, it is. I don't care. It's my children, and but no, I would say for the most part, they're very, very good cats. But they're all still babies. They're all still, Ember and Willow are only one. Augie is 5 months. He'll be 6 months actually in a few days. Later this week. He's almost a grown man. I can't even handle it. All right, Newbie wants to know, what is happening with BCS? What is BCS? Is this a person or an entity or an organization? BCS. Spirit's like, you might want to use Haunted House. Can someone do a reading where I can use that deck? The X. Okay. Well, Terror of the Haunted House. That makes sense. What's going on with the X, Spirit? Show me this energy. Last call for donations, guys. And also, we're having a virtual baby shower for our Jessica on Sunday, if you guys want to join. If anyone's interested, I have her baby registry linked there as well. So anyone old and new, Jessica's been part of this channel for a really long time. So feel free to join us. All right. All right, what is happening with BCS? Let me tap into this. I was going to say a cuss word, but I decided not to. Misbehaving, and I thought he's been up to no good. Give me one. Don't say anymore. Don't say anymore. BCS. I want to see if I pick up anything just cold reading him. I want to laugh. I feel like he's been traveling or thinking of he's been traveling or planning travel, and I also feel like he's wanting to start or acquire a new business. Okay. But this is like brand new, something that he hasn't been a part of before yet. Like this is a brand new thing. Spirit, show me what's going on. King of Wands. We have our so we have King of Wands, Hierophant, the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, the Fool, Eight of Cups, and the Emperor. He's making moves, and he could be walking away from something to start a new endeavor. So like leaving one job and going to another. The Hierophant also represents organizations. Is he still involved in the church? If so, I feel like he might go work for another one or another company. I also feel like he might be involved with a new woman at this time, and he's like promising her the world. There's also something about children here. I feel like he wishes that there could be communication coming in for the kids soon. So yeah, Knight of Swords and Six of Cups. So he'll eventually be telling them, but I feel like he wants to get back into the kids' like good graces, misbehave and welcome in. But yeah, I don't know if he's still involved with the church, but it looks like he could go to another one. He's really worried about his image. And I think he feels like if he has a good woman who has like a good reputation, that people will like respect him again. But yeah, he's trying to start over somewhere new. He may also think about relocating, or he's like abandoning something and starting something new here. Eight of Cups and the Emperor. Like I'm starting over. This is Aries energy, big moves. King of Wands energy can sometimes also be like, in my mind, entrepreneurial energy. But yeah, I feel like he's making a shift of organizations, whether that be like a company that he works for or even a church. But he is really worried about how people perceive him. You said good luck to him. Yeah, 7th house, Aquarius, and the moon. Yeah, so there could be some interesting shifts that happen. He might actually, this 2 of Wands energy, during this eclipse season, because it is happening in the sign of Libra, which rules relationships, and the 7th house, which is what I rolled here, he could be connecting with a woman in like making things more official, whether that be just getting more serious with someone here with the Hierophant and the Lovers. Very interesting here. And there we have the Death card here. So yeah, he's we were looking for assets, not a woman. Well, look, you wanted to know what he was up to. You said, I feel bad for her. You know what? I want to talk to you guys about that, but let me, because I have a lot of thoughts about that, but I want to finish the reading here. So we have the death card here. So he is trying to transform his image. So he might be moving at some point here. But yeah, there is I think there's going to be a new woman in the picture that he's trying to make like his serious person. Okay. Let me see what else this guy is up to. Give me 1 second. Let me use this deck. All right. What is his focus right now, Spirit? Last call for donations, guys. We're ending soon. What is his focuses right now? Is justice. He is trying to work an angle so that he can get the most out of a legal matter. So that's something for you to think about. Manifestation and financial health. So he's trying to secure his finances. I do feel like he might start a new business endeavor. Again, I know I already said that here, but he's trying to manifest like a new solid life for himself. New boo, new job is what he's trying to get, and make sure that his money is balanced as well. Let's see what else this dirty dog is getting into. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, he's definitely optimistic. Yeah, he's really trying to transform his life. And so there's this whole concept of, I don't know how old this guy is, but I want to talk to you ladies about something. So last call for donations. Donations are open. So while we have time, I'm going to just sit here and chit chat with y'all. Okay. Here's the situation. There's this concept of a hospice wife. So when you're dealing with a real piece of shit like this guy, a lot of times they want to find a younger woman, promise them the world so that they can just like take care of them in their old age. Okay. And then you said, I feel bad for her. So let me tell you something about this. I am related to absolutely awful men. Okay. And I know there's some good guys out there. Right. But where I came from, I grew up in an environment where I was one of the only girls, like in my neighborhood. So I got to understand men on a very deep level from a very, very young age. And some men, when, it's based on nature, nurture, environment, all of these factors, right, can be extremely manipulative. And sometimes all they really care about is their image or how their woman looks on their arm and all these things. A lot of people aren't necessarily concerned about having like a positive connection with their partner. And I know that this may sound like I'm a man hater, or this may sound crazy, but when you say, I feel bad for her, here's what I believe on it. So let's take it in a spiritual direction. She signed up to learn a lesson from him. That is my belief. Okay. And so even if he is some horrible man that is, misogynistic, hates women, treats women terribly, you guys have experienced, hardship as a result of his behavior, personality, right? You've learned from that and you've been able to grow, and it was hell and you suffered, but you came out stronger on the other side. I used to feel the same way about, there's horrible people that I'm related to that are men that have either remarried or they have these new little girlfriends on their arm. And then I'm like, oh my God, I feel so bad for her. And then I'm like, no, that's just her journey. That's her journey to learn. Just as it was my journey to learn from all the pieces of shit I dated because I chose wrong because of what I saw growing up, right? So it's all a learning process, right? So I know this may not be the perfect answer, but eventually we all end up exactly where we're supposed to be. And I don't regret seeing the horrors that I saw from the hands of men because I learned whether I was a child or whether I was 35. You know what I mean? So it sucks. And all of that comes with time and age, right? We can reflect back and be thankful for all of the difficulties that we've been through. But yeah, don't feel bad for her. Give yourself a pat on the back for getting through it and out the other side and choosing better for yourself the next time, right? Or just choosing yourself altogether. Check out the 4B movement. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. But yeah. Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo-boo. Amber girl. You are very beautiful. Oh my goodness. We're going to knock these cards right off the table. All right, guys. Let me know if you have any final comments, and I'm going to log off here. I hope that you guys have a beautiful evening. And anything else, Doobie? Final comments. There might be a little lag. It's all good. I will see you guys in the next one. Max, you're a real one. Thank you, newbie. I'll see you guys later. You said not for me. Oh, Lord.